All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money out my mind that I can never give it up. And every time I step onto the building, everybody hands go.
What is up, everybody? Harrison Ring here, and today we're going to be reviewing The Fall Guy. So I got to see The Fall Guy for an early screening, and it'll be in theaters tomorrow night for opening night premiere. And basically, here are my thoughts. It's directed by David Leitch, and it stars Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt, which I would say this movie is literally a Barbenheimer sequel. I know it's not a sequel to Barbenheimer, but I'm saying it as a joke. So, anyways, let me refix everything. The reason why I'm saying Barbenheimer sequel a joke, just because Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt are both in that movie. I mean, imagine there was like a third one and he had like Matt Damon or Will Ferrell or something. That would be like another Barbenheimer movie. I mean, this one for Ryan Gosling, Emily Blunt, Ryan Gosling, Ken, Emily Blunt from Oppenheimer, blah, blah, blah. We're not talking about that. So, let me get to the story. Basically, Ryan Gosling plays as a stuntman for Tom Ryder, which Ryan Gosling plays like Cole. I forgot what his name was anyway. It's hard to like follow the character names, But basically Tom was missing, and basically Ryan has to go find him, and then basically things get out of hand, because I probably don't want to spoil the entire story. So here are my thoughts. Honestly, I kind of find this interesting that it's just like you had two popular stars from Barbenheimer, and it comes to an epic like movie about a movie making in the works, that a movie that wasn't even real, but you have it in the film as pretend. But basically, my thoughts, I find this movie entertaining and interesting and so wild and crazy. That's what The Fall Guy was literally about. Like, you got Ryan Gosling, so hilarious. Emily Blunt was just literally sarcastic, and Winston Duke had like such crazy sense of humor. That's what literally The Fall Guy was literally all they had for this kind of movie. Like, you wanted to make an action movie that had some kind of like false accusation frame rumor story, and then you basically had this kind of style. But honestly, for Fall Guy, I just think it was just like one of the most entertaining movies that you would just like literally watch over and over again, because I think the story they had was very hilarious, and the soundtrack was actually really peak. And it's not because there's a Taylor Swift song in there. All right. Um, most of all, if you love the soundtrack, if you saw this for an early screening like I did tonight, you're going to probably want to buy this on CD like so badly, just because how the music was just so good in there. But I mostly like had like a blast for it, with like the story, the music, and the cinematography was just so well shot. Like, it was like so well creative on like everything they got it. But sorry, my light's acting all terrible today, so ignore that. So, most of all, I think The Fall Guy was entertaining, wild, crazy, and a hell of a ride. A hell of a ride, and it's worth seeing in theaters. But I wouldn't say it's not one of my favorite David Leitch movies, but I literally had a blast, and I think this was a fun time you'll definitely see at the movies. So 9 out of 10 and an A. That is all I got, and I'll see you next time. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.